Emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, whose homeland was first to be conquered by the Axis and the first liberated. He is greeted by the President and the President's daughter, Anna Roosevelt Bonneger. Better communications and closer contact between Ethiopia and the Allies are stressed in the conference, following up Mr. Roosevelt's desire that heads of government should meet often to reach understanding of each other's problems. Full honors for a third royal visitor, Egypt's...
The Emperor of Ethiopia arrived in New York this week for a visit to the United States. A bearded little man who once warned the free world about dictators when Mussolini invaded his country. Haile Selassie was invited here by President Roosevelt 10 years ago, but he's just as welcome as ever now. Hundreds of New Yorkers showed up to greet the distinguished visitor from the oldest Christian nation in the world. While in Washington, the Emperor will discuss a pact granting American military bases in Ethiopia for 99 years. He will be in this country for 2 months.
This great nation held such universal admiration and affection by my countrymen.
New York Harbor is bedecked to welcome Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia as he arrives aboard the liner United States. The Lion of Judah, one of the world's last absolute monarchs and ruler of one of the most ancient realms, turns to wave a salute to the symbol of freedom, whose cause he has championed in his own country. The Emperor is accompanied by his granddaughter, Sybil Desta, and his youngest son, Prince Sali. He will make a 6 weeks tour of the United States and Canada. On arrival in Washington, he is greeted at the White House by President Eisenhower.
Haile Selassie, Emperor of Ethiopia, arrives in Washington, where he's welcomed on his first American visit by Vice President Nixon. His Imperial Majesty inspects the honor guard, then is whisked away behind a full-dress escort. The 62-year-old Emperor is here to thank America for supporting him when Italy invaded Ethiopia in 1935. The motorcade arrives at the White House entrance, where the Emperor and his party are greeted by President and Mrs. Eisenhower. America gives a hearty welcome to the Lion of Judah, Bien Bien Phu. Ethiopia's Emperor Haile Selassie, sightseeing in New York, visits the Empire State Building and meets James Foley and General David Sarnoff on the observation tower. The Emperor, 102 stories up, sees Manhattan's skyline from the world's tallest building. Then he's whisked off.
Among the thousands of people at the Yankee Stadium one day this week was Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia.
His government one of the most stable in Africa.